Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Hello everyone, my name is Hannah and you're welcome to Monday Morning Confession. Today I thought, in the spirit of practicing what we preach, that our final reflection should be on the things that God spoke to us at the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year, God gave us a word or two words, as it were. Do we remember what the word is? I'm listening. Don't worry, I can hear you. What is it? Okay, it was Rehoboth and Isaac. So Rehoboth meaning wide open spaces and Isaac meaning laughter. And I think I have to reflect on this word by, giving a testimony. For me, this year has been the year of laughter. And I'm so thankful to God. I've seen God's miracles in, divine healing, in, blessings in my career and things like that. God has been good. And I don't know what your story has been. I don't know if so far you've been struggling and there's not been any evidence of laughter. I declare in the name of Jesus that from today you begin to see God's hand upon your life and you'll begin to laugh in ways that you never imagined in the name of Jesus. But when we're looking at the word that Rehoboth and laughter came from, it was in the book of Genesis 26 verse 22, and it says, Isaac moved on and dug another well. This time there was no dispute over it. He named the place Rehoboth, which means open spaces. And he said, the Lord has created space for us to prosper in the land. And part of what God was saying to me is that Rehoboth is not just a place of wide open spaces and a place to prosper, but it's a place of rest. Preceding verses show that Isaac had dug wells, and each time he dug a well, someone struggled. So before he got to Rehoboth, it was a struggle. He was fighting so hard. He was digging. He was struggling. He was putting in his own personal effort. He was doing all of this, and it amounted to nothing. He had to keep losing the fruit of his labor. He had nothing to show for what he had done. But when he moved to Rehoboth, the place that God had provided, it was not just a place of wide open spaces. It was a place of rest. And so the Lord is saying to me that in this remaining half of the year, it is your place of rest. It is your place of just basking in what God has already done. Rest is a place where you have actively given your burdens to the Lord, where you have actively surrendered to God. The Holy Spirit was saying to me that sometimes why we struggle with rest is because we think rest is a place of inactivity. No, rest is a place of stillness and trust in God, where we practice active listening to receive specific instructions, even though they might sound foolish, but will produce supernatural results. The sons of the prophet, when they were trying to build their wide open spaces, to expand the place they were, the most important part of their building, their metal axe head, fell into the ocean. Rather than complain, become worried, or start to do activities they think were productive, no, they went back to God. They went back to the prophet. And what he did was act on divine instructions, no matter how foolish it seemed. He dropped a wood where a metal head fell, and the metal head floated. Today, the Lord is saying to you, rather than just going about confused, worried, anxious, just doing activities that are producing no results, he said, come back to the place of rest. Wait for specific instructions. They might seem foolish, but when you obey, it will produce supernatural results. And so this week, Monday through to Sunday, our confession is, Lord, I step into the place of rest where I receive divine instructions for supernatural results. And I declare that as you rest and trust in the Lord, you will receive supernatural results. Thank you so much for watching today. And I'll see you next time on Monday Morning Confessions. I love you. Take care. Bye.